This is Exodus chapter 20, verse 8. It says, Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Shalom. I want to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Chakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 First Fruit. This is Brother Kasha Kwala from the GMS Atlanta camp here in Georgia. Coming at you with a quick lesson. It's going to be pertained around keeping the Sabbath holy. This is just, a reminder video. I'm speaking more so to myself. I need it. And any other brother out there or any up-and-coming Akim and younger brother like myself, who may need to be reminded to keep this day holy. Get better each and every day. Don't do the same crap that you do day by day. Better yourself, especially when Sabbaths come around. When Sabbaths come around, keep them holy. Do a better job each and every single Sabbath than you did the last Sabbath. One Sabbath you may have slipped up. Well, the next Sabbath, don't slip up on the same thing you slipped up on the last one. You may have accidentally cooked. You may have forgot you're a day off of the Sabbath. You kept the Sabbath on a day earlier when it was actually a day later, or you kept it a day later when it was a day earlier. Write it down. Me, myself, I have a whiteboard next to my door in my office where it says, where I jot down the new moon, and I jot down the days that the Sabbath falls on. So I have no excuse, because I'm in my room, in my office every day, no matter what, because I come up here and send my prayers up. So I look at that whiteboard every single day, and I understand that, hey, Sabbath falls on a Wednesday to Thursday Eve, whatever. So I know I can't cook. I can't do any kind of miscellaneous work. I can't deal with a woman. Keep it holy. Shoot, maybe fast on the Sabbath. Something. Read. Listen to soothing music. I would like to listen to, me personally, I listen to either Bach, Beethoven, or Mozart symphonies, and it's a complex sound, and it keeps my mind jogged, and I read. That's keeping the Sabbath as holy as possible. So this is Exodus 20 and 8 again. It says, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Okay? So here's the word remember. It's zakar. It says to remember, recall, call to mind. You're supposed to call to mind in remembrance the Sabbath day every single week. Okay? It's supposed to be, it says to be brought to remembrance, be remembered, be thought of. You always are supposed to have a vigilant, cognizant inclination about the Sabbath each and every single week. Okay, I need to get this done, this done, this done, this done, and this done before the Sabbath falls in. Because I'm not doing this, or that when it is the Sabbath. So I better get it done beforehand. I'm going to give tips on how to avoid defiling the Sabbath day. Okay? So it says to keep it holy. I'm going to get the word holy. We all know what that word is kodash. It means to consecrate, sanctify. When something is sanctified, it means it's cleansed. All right? It says prepare. All right? It says keep it holy. So you're supposed to prepare for the Sabbath day. Me, myself, and I personally, I meal prep. I prep my meals for the week. So even if the Sabbath does fall, I already have meals ready to where I don't have to cook that day. I don't have to light a fire. It's real simple. And actually, meal prepping saves you money instead of going out to eat every single day. You go to the store, go get a Costco card, damn it. Go to the store, buy a bulk of chicken, a big bag of rice, some broccoli or something. I don't know. figure it out, and meal prep. Plus, on top of that, your cooking is more healthy. You know what you're putting in the food, and you know what nutrients you're getting out of it. Simple as that. You know how much you need to eat, how much you don't need to eat. You know when to fast, when not to fast. All that. All right. It says dedicate, be hallowed, be holy, be sanctified, be separate. That's right. The Sabbath day is separate from all the other days. It's a rest day. Okay? It's a rest day. It says, verse 9, 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. So that goes back to the word holy, kodash, which means to prepare. So 6 days, you prepare yourself for the day of rest. Okay? So 6 days you labor, you have 6 opportunities to get your shit done. All right? And do all thy work. Okay? So let's get the word work. All right? It means occupation, work, or business. I think the word work is malaka, if I'm not mistaken. Malaka means proper occupation, work, business, occupation, business, property, work, workmanship, service, use, public, business, political, or religious. Okay? Verse 10, it says, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy power. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy sons, so thou meaning you, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. Verse 11, for in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in them is, and rested the 7th day. Because the number 7 is the day of completion, or is the number of completion. He rested on that day because everything was complete and he saw it was good. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it, which means he made it holy. Because we saw the word hallowed. When you look up the word holy, kodash, you see the word be hallowed. So the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai himself made the Sabbath day holy. You are to make the Sabbath day holy as well. It says it in verse 8. Now ways to do so. I said a few ways. Meal prep. Prep for all the days of the week. Get your essential items that you need within those 6 days. There is no excuse. If you got a woman, or if you have women, have them go the fuck somewhere. I don't know. Don't sleep in the bed with them. Tell them to go home or whatever. Go stay at their parents' house. What else? Just make us an excuse. Go sleep over at a brother's house if it's that bad, if your urge is that bad. But if you can't handle yourself, just don't do anything with your woman that night. There's no sex. That's work. Sex is work. Okay? You are not to go into your woman on the Sabbath day. If you are weak in that specific field, then just tell her to go home, or you go somewhere else, go sleep in another room, go sleep on the couch. It's just one night. That's it. And just wait for the next eve, and then you can get it in. It's just one night. You got 6 days to get it in. Okay? Another way you can avoid defiling the Sabbath, what you listen to. Don't sit here and listen to goddamn Future all goddamn day. Listen to some listen to GMS videos. Listen to your Heads of Camps videos. Listen to the Apostles and Elders videos. Listen to some chill lo-fi hip hop, just instrumentals. Listen to some running waters. You can look that up on on Instagram, not Instagram, but on YouTube, and just type in waterfall, and it'll be like an 8 hour clip of you hearing water running peacefully, soothing. Play some smooth jazz, like I like to do. Just play some Mozart, Bach, or Beethoven symphonies. All right, something that's just not niggerish or demonic. Something that pushes a good vibe. You know, get a SoundCloud mix or something. The things matter what you listen to because it seeps into your subconscious. What's another thing to keep the Sabbath holy? Say if you Uber or something, well, try not to Uber that day. You Ubered 6 days in a row. Give it a rest. You'll be all right. Pretty sure you make $100 a day on Uber, maybe even more. So you made over $600 that week. If you can't manage your money, and that's a problem, but me personally, I can work with $600 a week. I can stretch that out if need be. So there's a hell of a lot of ways to keep the Sabbath holy. Of course, if you got to work, you got to do what you got to do. We are in captivity. That's facts. But if you don't have to, don't do it because it's the Sabbath. Keep the Sabbath holy. So I'm going to read Exodus 20:8 one more time. I'm going to close it out. This is Exodus chapter 20:8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. That's a commandment from Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. And that's one of the 10 commandments right there. I'm your brother Kasha Kuala. I want to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, B'Shem Rachak. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. Until next time, and Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to say shalom.